Hi, this is Brian with replacementwindowsadvisor.com, and in this video we're going to cover this replacement windows buyers checklist that I put together. At the end of the video, or in the description, there's a link to grab this if you want to get a copy of it, but I'm going to go through it real fast and just show you how you can use this checklist to get a great deal on your replacement windows and maximize your return on investment for that project. So let's just blow through this real quick. The first part is really straightforward. Company info. What you do is you print out one checklist for each company you're going to meet with. I recommend that you meet with 3 companies, get 3 estimates. It really helps to keep their pencil sharp and keep things in check, and it really just maximizes the potential to get a great deal when you get multiple estimates. Okay, so Better Business Bureau rating. You can find this right online, or they could have it and give it to you. A list of current referrals, like the last 6 months, 90 days. You don't want referrals from 5 years ago. Are they lead certified? Okay, the window info, the manufacturer, who's making the window. The style is going to be double hung, casement, awning, bow, whatever you're getting done. The type of material. 100% virgin vinyl means it's not recycled at all. It's brand new, fresh vinyl. A vinyl clad window is a wood frame based window with a vinyl clad that is exposed to the outside and wood on the inside. Wood is wood both sides. Fiberglass is fiberglass both sides. Aluminum would be aluminum both sides, and there's also a aluminum clad window, which is a wood frame structure with aluminum clad that faces the weather and wood on the inside. Okay, the energy criteria here, this helps. The whole purpose of this checklist is when you're getting multiple quotes, you can compare one company's quote to the other and make sure you're comparing apples to apples. You don't want to be comparing a vinyl window to a aluminum window, or you don't want to be comparing a window that is not Energy Star qualified to one that is, because the price is going to be different, and you're going to get different results, different quotes based on this information. So you want to make sure the information is consistent in order for you to get the best price, if that makes sense. So not every window, one window is not going to have all these things. For example, a double pane windows or triple pane, you're going to have one or the other. You're going to have low E, or you're not going to have low E, but you're going to have low E or krypton. Sorry, you're going to have argon or krypton. You're not going to have both. Quick note, for a double pane, I would just go with the argon. If you're going to go with the upcharge and pay more for the triple pane, then it's best to go with the krypton. The krypton gas performs better in a triple pane. Okay, you can get in a vinyl window, you can get them foam filled. That fills the whole cavity inside, just for a little bit, better insulation factor. You want to know your U factor, your solar heat gain coefficient, what options the window has. Child night locks. This is one manufacturer may call it one thing, one may call it another. But basically what this is, this allows you to open the window, say 4 or 5 inches, to get some ventilation in, and so it doesn't allow a child to open the window all the way, or it's like a little security feature too, so you can leave your windows open. Mechanical welded corners, colonial grids. Again, if your window has colonial grids or doesn't have colonial grids, that's going to dictate, a price difference. So you're going to want to know if one guy has them and one guy doesn't. That could be a reason why there's such a big difference in price, depending on how many windows are in the quote. Okay, the color inside and out, is it going to be white on the outside, white on the inside, or brown on the outside, white on the inside? In vinyl, you do have these options. Obviously, if you're going the wood route, they're going to be painted or something on the inside. Full or half screen. This pertains to double hung windows. You can get them in full or half screen. On sliding windows, you can get them in full and half screen also. Half screens on a double hung window are really, this allows so the top of the window you can see right through, so it makes a clear view. Also, if you have portable, those portable air conditioning units, and you got to put those in the summer, with the half screen, you could just push the screen up and then you could put the window, the AC in, not have to take the whole screen out. I like full screens. I have central air. A full screen is nice because I prefer to open the top of the window. That's just, I don't know, how I am. On my double hungs, I open the tops. So you gotta just want to know which style you're getting so that you don't just end up with one and you're surprised and you don't like it. Okay, make up your mind, ask for it. There really shouldn't be a big difference in price from one to the other. Warranties, you know, every manufacturer is going to have their own warranties. Glass obviously just covers the glass. Glass warranty should be, you know, the glass warranty covers things like seal failure. You know, the seal shouldn't fail and the window fogs up. Typically that's going to be around 20 years or better. Labor just covers the installation. Some manufacturers and companies offer what they call accident protection. So if you know, your son hits a golf ball through the window or the lawnmower whacks a rock through the window, like in the first 5 years, a lot of companies cover that. Okay. All right. Who's installing the windows? Are they hourly employees or subcontractors, if that concerns you? You know, will there be a company representative there on the day of the job? And then, you know, just some other small details that you want to make sure are included or not, so you're not surprised. If you have vinyl on your house, you're going to want to make sure that they're doing some sort of exterior aluminum wrap when they take off the storm windows, put the new window in. You know, removal of storm window, clean up all debris. Just want all this spelled out in the contract because you don't want them showing up and then, you know, saying some nonsense like, well, you didn't pay for us to actually take the windows away. You know, it's, you know, that should be included and make sure it is. Wood rot, you know, it's pretty typical to find wood rot when you remove a window. If they remove it and they find a little bit, a lot of places just cover it for a little bit of rot. But if that rot is, you know, hidden right now and you take the window out and they start digging a little deeper and underneath your window is totally rotted out, you're going to want to have that replaced, you know, right then and there. So typically what you would have is like an hourly rate, time and material. Paint touch up on the inside. You want to know if that's included. Some companies include that, some don't. Removal and reinstall blinds and curtains. This is another good question you're going to want to know. You don't want them showing up that day and you have all these blinds and curtains up and now you're scrambling to pull them all down if they don't do that. Some don't. Some don't want to touch your blinds and curtains because, you know, putting them back up could be a nuisance or they don't want that liability. So you want to know that. You don't want to be surprised that day to find out that you got to pull down all your curtains and blinds. Just aggravating. How long the job will take, approximate start date. This is, you know, straightforward stuff you can ask them. On your contract, get everything in writing. You know, you can get your cost per window, whatever other cost may be, payment schedule. Typically it's a third. Make sure you get your signed copy, and you should also have a 3-day right of rescission that you can exercise if you want. Then there's also a little checklist. So once you get your job done, it's a post-job walkthrough checklist. You can walk around and make sure that your window is installed properly. So that covers it. Went a little long here, but if you want a copy of this checklist, look for the link somewhere on this page. If you're watching this video on YouTube, and I'll be sure to get you a copy of that. I also have a Windows buyer's guide that comes with the checklist. So if you follow the link to get the checklist, you're also going to get the buyer's guide also. So hope that helps. This is Brian Kiernan, and thanks for listening.